there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to Ochi no Talks, episode 171. I'm your host, Dr. Sheep. Joe, my co-host, Thomas Phil. Mm-hmm. Wow. It's amazing how you go from laughing and giggling and like, oh, to... Yeah, as soon as the camera turns on. I can't even do it that fast because I'm laughing.
30 seconds on the clock.
30 seconds?
30 seconds on the clock.
What in the world? So how are you?
I'm doing just fine. You?
I'm fine. It worked out great last week because we finished... I finished editing the podcast. You really did put 30 seconds on the timer.
I did! I did! We're going to wrap this thing up quick. I'd like to thank y'all for watching.
No!
Like, comment, and subscribe, as always.
Yes, do like, comment, and subscribe.
That's it.
This is not it.
That is it. Fine. Half hour.
Oh my gosh. Ah, yes.
Otherwise, we'll go on for like an hour and a half.
Oh,
and then
that's true.
We're never going to watch anything.
I don't blame you. I always bitch
We
about
have
it.
movies to watch, TV shows to get through, and we never do because it's like we spend...
What are we even doing now for movies? Speaking of that...
Do we finish Jurassic World 3?
Oh.
Do we finish that?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Yeah.
So, Loki?
I suppose we could watch Loki, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you have anything entertaining that you'd see on YouTube or anything.
There was a Linus Tech Tip video I want to see really bad. But I think you'll get a kick out of it too. It's one of those videos where like they do something kind of just like ridiculous and you're just like, what? You can do that now with technology?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. But no, what was I gonna say? No, we after Loki, I think by that point, don't quote me on this. I think Invincible should be done.
Yeah.
They just started uploading more episodes.
Yeah, I just saw the latest one yesterday. Was it number 5? But they took 5 months to release.
Yeah, and then it'll be just in time to probably restart The Boys.
Yeah.
So we can get ready for season 4. Although that's probably not till next year, if anything. Maybe November of this year.
Man, they could have ended it. They had a great opportunity. I guess they just wanted to keep it going. I don't know.
It makes too much money.
But that's the thing. Whenever they try to force it to keep going, it doesn't do as well.
Well, Rondo and I were talking.
Sometimes.
He's thinking that they'll probably get another season or two. Spoilers if you haven't seen the end of season 3 out of Butcher.
They'll find a way to keep it going.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think they'll get 1 or 2 more seasons out of Billy.
Because it's like they're not going to kill off Billy and Butcher with at the beginning of the season. I could see them killing off a main character, but not like that early in a new season. Like it'd be at the end of the series.
Well, yeah. So
because that's kind of like the whole thing with like Jesse Pinkman, from Breaking Bad. They wanted to kill him off in episode 1 of Breaking Bad, but they saw like the reviews, like people like really enjoyed it. Like, man, maybe we should just make him a main character.
I still find that's crazy.
And so then they made him a main character, and then it's like, well, we can't kill him off now. You have to wait till the very, very, very end. If
they
you
still
want
don't
to.
Kill him off. They never kill him off.
Well, they killed Walter off.
Yeah, which was their plan originally. I mean, you can't. He's gonna die.
But you can't. But like, you can't kill him off like episode 4 with 2 more seasons to go. It will not be as good.
No. Well, anyways, Rondo and I, because
we've already seen cases that was like 2.5 Men. They killed off Charlie. And then
we don't talk about that.
It wasn't the same.
The series ends when Charlie leaves.
It wasn't the same.
Well, part of the problem is they started making too many gay jokes about Alan, and it just got out of hand. And it was just like, can we please stop? Like, great, we get it. Alan's kind of gay, all right?
Yeah.
You can, but it was every 5 seconds. It was just like, shut up. We do not care. Can we make something else, please? And I mean, but that was the thing. Like the gay jokes about Alan did this as the show went on. Now, granted, by the end of the show, they were like in a sort of not really gay relationship.
Yeah.
Where he just lived in his house.
Yeah, he just lived in his house. He was just there. He's just like Alan from Barbie. He's just there.
Oh yeah, there was an Alan and Barbie.
Alan and Barbie. He's just kind of just there.
And that Alan was just like the. Was it? I think
we don't talk about him.
I'm pretty sure there was a Ken that was played by the actor that played Alan. I think.
So we don't talk. He's just there.
Yeah, I remember Alan. Yeah. Oh, that's.
I remember watching the reviews. It was like, oh yeah, and then we come to frickin' Alan. All right, let's move on.
Moving on from
Moving
Alan.
on.
Oh man. So. No, but no, back the movie theater comment though. Your seat was burning you.
Yeah, my ass is on fire.
Maybe,
and it was not from like hot sauce.
Like it normally is.
Yeah, it was burning on the outside.
Oh man!
Usually my colon's on fire.
What a downgrade. Oh man, what a downgrade in pain. Colon pain versus
skin pain.
Skin pain. I can't. They have to. I
didn't know you could adjust it. I guess I wasn't. I just thought the buttons.
Pretty sure you can.
Well, it was dark in the theater when we sat down, because the commercials were started, and then so I saw the buttons. I thought those were just for the seats.
Did you get a Dune Uzi?
A what?
A Dune Uzi?
Dune Uzi?
Did you get the collective bucket?
The collector bucket?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
What? There's a collector bucket?
Yeah, and everybody calls it the Dune Uzi because it looks like a pocket pussy.
What?
Yeah. Don't type in Dune Uzi. Just type in Dune collector bucket.
Oh, right.
I'm kind of scared.
That thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I have seen those memes. I did not get that. No.
This is the okay. I wasn't sure the Dune Uzi, as people are referring to it as. Oh my god! I'm sure if we keep scrolling, we're gonna see some things we probably don't
you know
want to see.
Let's end now.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, the Dune Uzi. So you didn't get one?
No, I got a water cup.
Most unfortunate.
You got a water cup and a bag of popcorn.
How much is a water cup?
Water cups are free.
Anything? You can get something free at a movie theater?
Yeah, you ask for a water cup and they give you like a little Dixie cup.
Bruh. But with a big bucket of popcorn, how is that supposed to...
Well, what I do is I chug like 2 of those, and then my third one is the one I take to the theater. And I just... Basically, when you're eating popcorn, I go until I have to take a drink. I take a little sip, and it's just enough to just to satisfy. And then you still have a whole bunch, and then by the time you get to the end of the popcorn, usually I have like a quarter of it left and to chug, and it's like, ooh, that was refreshing.
So that's like one of the things about a movie is like it's snack management, right? Because you don't really know how. I mean, I guess depending on the movie, if you Google it ahead of time, you know how long the movie's gonna be.
Yeah.
And so you can gauge. Okay, I've been in the movie theater this long, so there's this amount of time left in the movie. I have this amount of popcorn left.
Yeah. I mean...
Oh, you're not like me that would sit there and just, like, gauge the amount of popcorn that they have in their bucket with the amount
I'm
of
the type
drink
of
they
person,
have?
I have actually finished my, like, over half of my popcorn.
Oh, I know.
During the commercials.
Oh, I know. I sit next to you and Kyle. You two just... and I'm like...
The movie hasn't even started. We're getting through the commercials, and like I'm halfway through my popcorn.
I've taken like 2 bites, and I look over and I'm like, there's no... She's like, you're going to eat all your popcorn before the movie starts.
Yeah.
Folks, what kind of movie theater snack eater are you? Do you?
I have also done it where I go until I eat like half of it, and then I just set it on the floor and just ignore it till like at least halfway through the movie. I'm like, oh yeah, I had popcorn.
Of course, then you might kick it and
like shit.
Well, that you always see after people, you always see the videos. You always see videos of people going to clean up movie theaters after a movie, and just the sheer amount of popcorn and soda on the ground is insane.
Like you could probably have like several larges filled up.
Oh yeah,
with
and people in the comments are just like, how?
I mean, they watch it like the pirates from SpongeBob. Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, I get it. If this is after a little kid movie, I get it. I can't expect a little kid to not spill their popcorn.
Man, I want to see that though. Just see someone just take a large and just go, "Wah!"
It's happened to me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it happened. I shouldn't laugh. It happened to my dad. He got pissed because. So remember those little like kid trays? How it was like a cardboard box. I think they had like a little hole.
And the biggest ripoff ever. Yes.
Yeah, so you had like popcorn and then your drink. Well, my dad got 2 of those, and then he got a large, and then a drink or whatever for my mom, and then a big popcorn. And my mom took me and my brother to the theater. She's like, oh, it's just right over here. We'll go find our seats. Dad will wait in line for popcorn. Okay, whatever. And then we're sitting there, and then it's like, oh, look, there he comes with the popcorn. As he comes around the corner and just drops it all.
Oh,
drops it all. I think the drinks were fine because they had like lids over them,
Right.
But like, yeah.
There goes $50.
Well, no, they refilled it for him because it's like he was just in line. And so he brought.
They didn't expect him to like. Oh, so there's the play.
You dump it all out and then in like a bucket. But they were nice and they refunded it, and then he had me and my brother leave to go help him carry it back to.
This is our.
He was like, no, if you want popcorn, you're going back to the stand.
This is our play for next winter. It only works in the winter unless you want to wear a jacket in the summer, which pass. But.
Or you just have a woman with you who has a purse.
Oh.
And she pulls out like a big gallon-sized
Where are
bag.
we going to get women?
Well, I was just suggesting.
Yeah, let's...
Or, no! I have the idea. You Ziploc bags. You bring a gallon Ziploc bag
no.
in your pocket, pull it out, dump the popcorn in it, shove it under the seat, go back and get more.
No, I was talking about one of the paper sacks that you use to get groceries in.
Oh, you can do that too. I mean, the paper sack...
Because that way you can dump the entire thing of your extra large popcorn
and then you say, sorry, I hate to do this to you, but no, actually it doesn't even matter. I think the larger they refill anyways. At the end of the movie, I think, because I know we have done it before, where like after the movie went over, you could take your large back and fill it up again. So then we had popcorn for the road home.
We're gonna have so much popcorn.
Yeah, so you take that, dump it out, and say, basically, I hate to do this to you. I drop my popcorn and then go back and get another.
Oh, I dropped it again.
I dropped it again.
And they're like, oh, we're gonna have to go clean this up, and they go to the movie theater. And it's just like,
I kind of want to try.
Where's the popcorn?
I kind of want to try this, but I feel like I'm incriminating myself.
Who's gonna watch this? Realistically, the only people that watch this are like my coworker, as like one of my old coworkers and like a few
you just
select
say you dropped
randos.
it. Bring out Walmart bag, dump it in there.
No, I was thinking like a paper sack. Instead of a plastic one. I mean, plastic one would work because then you could like somehow get it into your pocket, especially in the summer. I'm wearing cargo shorts, but
that's what I'm saying. You know, I feel like if you just had just a normal grocery bag and just little tiny little ball stuffed in your pocket, or actually no, you'd probably be best to fold it up nicely so that way it doesn't look suspicious in your pocket.
They don't pay attention.
No.
I've snuck crap into the movie theater so many times. I think I snuck a bottle of Pepsi into the movie theater one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was back in high school. So my parents.
Well, I remember my mom. When we were little, we went to the movie and they didn't want to. I can't remember if we were running late or if they still want to spend money on the popcorn. Probably a combination of both. But then we had microwavable bag popcorn. Mom dumped it in Ziploc bags and then went into the theater with like her little backpack. And brought our popcorn and then we had cans of pop too.
Yeah, yes.
and so we're just sitting there and just
people are like,
no, don't worry, I bought this from the stands.
They don't sell canned anything. You can't even I don't think they even sell canned beer. So you could.
Don't worry, I bought this at the concession stand.
Why wouldn't you buy a bottle? Because then
we didn't have bottles. We had the big 12-pack cans.
Right. No. So these bottles of Pepsi though. So these bottles of Pepsi, I think they were like 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah.
There's nobody in our household after my mom passed. Nobody drank Pepsi.
So they just sat in there until it expired.
Oh, yeah. But I was senior year of high school, me was just like, I'm going to finally finish these Pepsis. So I remember I brought one to a football game.
It was flat?
It wasn't flat. It just tasted wrong.
It tasted wrong.
I don't remember something was just wrong about it. So when I went to the movie, I went to a movie that fall.
You grabbed another one.
Yep, I grabbed I think that was the last one. I took it and I'm like, yep, this is not enjoyable. That and a thing of fruit snacks, I think, probably. Man. No, so one of the things I did right before I gave up sweets, I got into the cookie dough bites that you can get at the movie theater.
Oh yeah.
And they're great. They taste awesome. They are however, they are not the snack for a movie theater. Because
your hands get all
No.
No?
They're put in a box.
Okay.
And they like to stick to each other. And you're trying to get just a few out. You don't want a bunch. So you're like this, trying to get them out. And yeah, it does. So you're like, it's the worst. It was actually the worst. And I'm like, yeah, this is not. These are great and all, but they're not the movie theater snack.
Well, yeah, can you imagine me going to the movie theater like a bag of chips?
You mean you and popcorn already?
No, I'm usually quieter with popcorn.
Well, no
chips.
That's so then also I always when I would open my bag of fruit snacks because I'd get lemonade, popcorn, fruit snacks. That's basically what I get now. The problem with the fruit snacks is when you go to open it, you're crinkling the foil, and you're just like, wow, this is so damn loud.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that is the woes of the movie theater. But we should probably discuss one other thing. That way there are 2 segments to this podcast. Mm-hmm. I'm just blanking. There was something I was going to talk about. But
SpaceX.
Oh yeah! Did you end up rewatching?
I haven't watched it because all the clips are probably on YouTube. But no, I read about it.
Oh, you read about it?
Oh, I saw your thing.
Did you see the re-entry though?
No.
These photos, integrated flight test. Integrated flight test 3. And then if we do re-entry, I don't care if it's where fine. Starship re-entry. Come on. Where's the yeah. So what's crazy here, let me show everybody. What's crazy about this photo is
It's on fire.
well, it's not on fire. What's crazy about this photo is we've never seen this before.
Seen what?
This.
Yeah, they just took this photo.
No. We've never had cameras on the outside of a vehicle to capture re-entry heating.
Yeah.
This is the first. Well, the thing was, we weren't expecting to be able to see anything at all because it was.
So this is computer rendered.
Yeah, that's rendered.
But this is actually taken.
Yeah, as is that one. That one's real. It's a stunning photograph.
It's on fire. Red hot plasma.
And you could tell it's oxygen because of how bright it's, because of the color it's burning.
Looks like that was enhanced, maybe.
It's probably enhanced. But no, what's crazy about this? Humanity's never seen this before. Mm-hmm. And usually, the reason why we've never seen this before, well, two things. One is that usually these vehicles that have cameras on the outside to capture this, we don't see it live because the plasma, cuts out any signals.
So was this camera protected or?
Well, I don't know. But so the reason why we even got images in the first place is because Starship is so fucking big that when it re-enters the atmosphere, it's big enough to where the plasma can't wrap all the way around like it normally would around like a re-entry capsule. Mm-hmm. And so for the next flight, if the flight profile is fine, I'll get to the flight profile on this one. If the flight profile is okay, we should technically still get images like this. But the reason why I mentioned the flight profile is because it was tumbling.
Yeah, you told me about that.
The attitude control, sorry. The attitude control, Scott Manley said there was something wrong with it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, he was like watching the video and he's like, this doesn't look right.
Entry at Mach 25?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's orbital velocity.
Really? Let's see.
Do 90 kilometers.
2 miles per hour. Roughly 700 miles an hour is Mach.
Yeah.
And orbital velocity is 7.8. So if we take this number and divide it by, let's make it
767.
Yeah.
That's the number I use.
767. All right, let's use that. Yeah, because that's roughly 343 meters per second, which is what's that? Standard atmospheric pressure. So sea level at, I think, 23 degrees C. Mach 23.
Yeah. And it's going, I don't know,
So,
that might be the minimum orbital velocity, but it was up at I think it went up to 90 kilometers or so.
Well, so the closer you are to Earth, the faster you have to go to orbit.
Oh.
So the further you are, the slower you orbit.
Right.
So basically, the moon has an orbital velocity of 30 days. 30 days to complete an orbit. You see where I'm going with this?
So what? My curiosity, we can calculate it with Kepler's equations.
Yeah.
So they always say, oh, we don't want to just go straight up, right? You want to go sideways, 45 degrees or whatever. So you're you're adding horizontal velocity to your vertical velocity, and at some point you just start going horizontal. That way you
for a rocket
for orbiting. Yeah.
Okay.
My question is, let's say we have 1 mile per hour of 1 meter per second.
Okay.
Of horizontal velocity. Yeah. How high? We just have to keep going.
Yeah. Well, so it does break. So the thing, right, is that you can calculate it like that because it's based off Newtonian physics, which says that gravity extends forever. However, we know that not to be true. It's more like a Hill sphere. And so when you get outside that Hill sphere, you begin to be in contact with a greater body. Well, no, it's because, well, Einstein said it doesn't work like that because space expands. So there is actual, basically, if you just imagined a universe where there was only one solar system, and you imagine like you were infinitely far away, and you could say, oh yeah, I'm just orbiting, but it'll just take like eons and eons for me to complete an orbit. Einstein said that because space is expanding, it expands between the galaxies. If you're between two galaxies, you're essentially just motionless in space because it's expanding and you're just adrift in space.
The vastness.
Yeah, but Hill sphere still works with Newtonian physics, and basically if you get so far out from the Earth, you'd be in contact with either Venus or Mars, or maybe even the sun. I don't know how far you'd have to be. For your orbital velocity to be 1 meter per second, you'd be so far away from the Earth. Chances are you're closer to another gravitationally.
Yeah, object. You're gonna start just going.
Yeah. I don't know. I forget what. I think what James Webb. I forget what that is. Well, no, I think it's a year. Because 6 months, right?
I don't remember.
I think it's like.
Well, it's orbiting the Lagrange point, and it goes around the.
Well,
Earth.
It's going around the.
It's actually going around the sun.
But the time for it to go around the Earth.
It doesn't go around the Earth. It goes around the sun.
Would be a year.
Oh yeah, that's true. In a weird way, yeah.
Because it's like tide.
Yeah. So. Weird. It's also the same way with like Venus going in backwards.
Oh yeah, no. Well, it goes backwards, and its day is longer than its year, I think.
Yeah. Well, it orbits the sun backwards, and then doesn't it also revolve backwards too?
Yeah, I think I looked at it. I don't think there's a correlation between rotational direction. No, I don't. No, I don't think it does. I think it rotates the same way.
It would have to because they talk about how it's 1 day is longer. It's longer than a year.
I remember looking up one time. Rotation direction is not equal revolution direction. You can be going opposite. You can be going like opposite.
Yeah.
As you go around. And then you have like Uranus, who's like spinning on its side.
Yeah.
90-degree tilt.
Well, the Starship launch.
Oh yeah. Because Venus has like 178-degree tilt, so it's basically upside down.
Oh, wonderful!
Which is why they just say it rotates backwards, rather than just saying it has a 2-degree tilt and spins backwards. No, it has 178-degree tilt and spins the same way.
Something like that. Well, Uranus literally rolls around the sun like a ball, which is always kind of cool.
Yeah.
I wonder what the slippage.
Oh.
I wonder what the slippage of Uranus is. I bet there is. I bet it's actually. I bet it's actually above 100%. No, sorry, below 0% slippage.
Yeah. It's moving faster than if it were actually rolling. Yeah. Like if you imagined it on a floor, it's rolling, but it's being pulled along by a truck.
Yeah. Negative slippage?
Yeah. Negative slippage.
Space slips on Uranus.
Man,
that's what it is.
That's what you titled the paper. Space. Yeah.
What do you mean, what paper? It's literally like, we can calculate this right
no,
now.
I guess what I'm saying, like, you can have like a Chuck Norris type joke, it's like, yeah, no, Uranus doesn't rotate. The space rotates, space slips beneath it.
Yeah, Uranus doesn't slip around the sun, the space slips around Uranus.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And then you would pronounce it Uranus instead of Uranus. Because it'd be funny that way.
Yes. No, that reminds me of there was a YouTube short I had seen a while back. It was like with Asian parents, how they treat their kids. And like he goes like a sports game. And he's trying to understand sports, and he's like, "What the hell? What the hell are these players doing? They're running. They're moving the earth beneath their feet, they're like a hamster ball." They're rotating the earth beneath their feet. It's like, oh yeah, this brings me back to like Chuck Norris days.
It does. I remember those memes. Those are old.
He's not doing a push-up. He's pushing the earth down and pulling it back up.
I mean, technically, everybody pushes the earth away from you ever so slightly, according to Newton's laws of motion.
Yes.
But, see, that's when you gotta do an earth sandwich. And then, both of us do a push-up at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
So that it cancels it out. Although, we're of different masses, so we'd have to find somebody of the same masses to do 2 push-ups.
Yeah.
And then, cancel out. Imagine, just the earth stops spinning. Oh, that was unexpected. You have completed a task once thought impossible.
Yeah. Well, here's our half hour.
Wow.
And 30 seconds.
And 30 seconds. Yeah. No, but hold on. I do want to finish though. The hope. It was wild. I just showed up to work and then me and the boss sat down at one of the computers and watched the launch.
Really?
Yeah. She let me watch it right when I got to
She let you
her.
watch it?
Yeah, she watched with me too. It was the
Holy
funny.
moly.
We watched the first one with my old co-workers, but he wasn't.
He wasn't there?
Well, he's not in our branch anymore.
Oh.
He's assistant manager, a different one. So we watched it, and it was just so it's so surreal. You're kind of like your stomach's in your throat because you're like I expect it not to work because it's so shoddily built, it looks like. And then when it takes off, you're like, oh, okay. Oh, man. But anyways, I'd love to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcasts every Friday, noon Central Time. And good night.